It's Belle's birthday on the Bold and Beautiful, and I got a question. Somebody else brought it up too. I had already seen spoiler pictures and everything, and people was talking about how Kelly was born first, and they haven't had no party for it, have they? I don't recall. I can't remember, but yeah, it's Belle's birthday, and everybody over here encouraging Liam to be with Hope for them to put their marriage back together, and I got a problem with that. Y'all already know. I got a problem with it for two reasons. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review with Life with Chester. This for the Bold and Beautiful, August 17th, 2023. Okay, the first reason I got a problem with it is because you don't encourage nobody to stay with nobody because of kids. Y'all already know that. I keep saying it. Y'all know how much Katie be like, our son, will. Even she don't went to Carter. I hate that we didn't get to see the aftermath of Carter, or if Carter even found out about the kids between Katie and Bill. I guess they put that off until later. But they seem to be going strong because they mentioned him on today's episode. The second reason that I have a problem with it is because they know Leon wants Steffi and he been trying to get her back, especially Brooke. Why would you encourage your daughter to be with this man and you know Ridge just confirmed that he told you that he wanted to be with her and he in love with her or whatever he said. But yeah, on today's episode, RJ doing what RJ do. They must brought him back just for that reason. Because he came back, he kept on saying how he didn't want to be in family business. And he smacked dead in the middle. Look, he got to be awkward. He got to be in an awkward situation because both of them his sisters. And Leon over here, he married to one still legally. And he trying to get back with the other sister. He got to be in an awkward situation. Regardless, though, you came back in town and said you stayed away because you didn't want to be a part of it. Then he mentioned today how he didn't know everything that Thomas put them through. Well, you know the main thing. And I feel like he does know. If they filled him in, like they said they filled him in, he knows what happened. He wasn't there to see it himself, but he still know. But yeah, those are my two reasons. I was like, okay, you don't want to encourage nobody to be with nobody because they got a kid or kids. Because that kid eventually has to become an adult and move out and leave. And then what you gonna do? You're gonna be in this marriage that you stayed with for what? How old Beth is anyway? Did they say? I don't think they said how old she is. But yeah. So about 18 or so years, you're gonna be in a marriage you don't want to be in. Cause Hope done said she wanted to be with Thomas because she tired of him being in love, tired of Liam being in love with two women and not knowing who he want and all that. And Leon just told Steffi he has always been in love with her. And he still is and all that. And he sit up here and mention, excuse me, he over here talking about how he ready to start. He got one life to live. He ready to start living his life with Steffi and their daughter. And forgot all about this why they say, or they encourage you not to do that type of stuff where you end up, I know sometimes that's just the way life is or whatever, where you got one family over here and you got another family over there. And they mentioned how, Beth was talking about how why you working so much? And I said, he ain't been working. He been over there with your stepmama. Wait, is that a stepmama? They ain't together. They ain't her stepmama yet. When they get married with your sister mama. He been over there in her face 24/7. He'll be at work, but he don't stay at work long. They'll talk about a little meeting or whatever, and then he go back to Steffi's. He just walk up in their house. He either walk in Steffi's house or he walk in Eric's house. But he ain't been at work. But yeah, so I get it. Like I get it because you miss a lot. But that's the risk you take. That's the risk you take when you end up having kids in multiple households. But that still don't mean you're supposed to sit up here and settle for a relationship. Because y'all know I spoke on it before. I said I know some people who in real life who do stuff like that, who have done stuff like that, and they miserable, and they want to get out, but they can't because they so focused on their kids having both parents in the household. RJ tells Leon that it's not too late to, give Hope another chance, not to give up on his family. I said, sir, that ship has sailed. He already done threw them away. The minute he started pursuing Steffi, he threw them away. He over here talking about he just want to live. He got one life to live. He want to live with Steffi and their daughter. I said, you still got a daughter. It don't matter if your marriage does end or it's ended. You still got a daughter and you still got a responsibility to her. Don't throw it away. So I guess when he with one, he don't focus on the other. I guess that's how it go. I don't know. But yeah, now Brooke, no, also Brooke was encouraging it. Brooke, the Logan sis, Katie, and what's the other girl name? Donna. All them sitting up here encouraging. Y'all all know. Well, I'm sure y'all know because the way y'all share information and stuff, y'all all know how Leon been pursuing Steffi. And he's still in love with her. That's what he said. Why would you encourage Hope to settle for him? Because that's what it's called, settling. But yeah, Brooke over here to my son, it's not too late over here. I said, now, Brooke, you know doggone well what Leon said about wanting Steffi. Rich told you, and you already knew it anyway because your daughter told you. But anyways, I also asked the question, what storyline are they gonna give RJ besides being in folks' business and trying to fix people's marriage and stuff and relationship? And Eric, they said, I had already seen a spoiler that said Eric and Ridge supposed to start a new collaboration. But on today's episode, Eric was trying to get Ridge. He was trying to get Ridge to, work with him on the collection and everything, said that the customers would love it. They would love it and all that. But Ridge wasn't listening the whole time. Eric could tell, and he brought it up and saying, remember, basically, I don't want to taught you everything you know. Basically, I taught you everything you know. Like, how you gonna dismiss me? He told me he got so much on his plate. He too busy right now and all that stuff. He wasn't listening to what Eric got offended. Eric had to look, I forgot I called him Mac Daddy Forrester. Mac Daddy Forrester got offended. He said, I don't want to talk to you what you know. Yeah, he was ignoring him, though. He was definitely ignoring him. But I don't know if they're going to end up collaborating together. I said, I think that would be interesting when we actually get to see it. I want to know if Eric, Ridge, Thomas work together, because RJ, as much as he be there, he might as well go on. He said he didn't want to join, but every time you see, they should have showed him in his content bag or whatever, doing what he said he was gonna do. Instead, he always there. You might as well make some money while you're there. You might as well. What you mean? But yeah, that'll be interesting to see if they did a storyline with that, with it involving actual fashion and stuff. Because we've been seeing more of the models, just the models standing up there and us seeing the design. But other than that, I mean, that'll make up for all the space fillers. How they always do a flashback. They didn't do a flashback today. I don't think they did no flashback today. Y'all know almost every day they do a flashback just to use it as a space filler. But what else? I already said Brooke, RJ, and the rest of the Logan sisters over here encouraging them to fix their marriage. It's not too late. It's not too late. And then they asked Beth what wish did she make, and she's like, she already got everything she want with her mama and daddy there. I said, here we go. Y'all know I always talk about this. Y'all, let me rephrase that. Y'all know I always talk against this. I don't encourage this. No. I don't encourage this at all. You can still, to me, in my opinion, I don't know. I feel like you can still be a great father. Leon can still be a great father. What's the good name? Hope can still be a great mother. They can co-parent well as long as they don't cross those boundaries and everything. They can do that without, you ain't got to live in the same household. There's some people who better parents because they don't live in the same household. But that's it, y'all. Let me know down below what y'all thought of this episode. Stay tuned for more videos. Wait a minute. I think they just did this whole Beth birthday thing. One, to have a storyline, of course. But I feel like it's just to have Hope and Leon talk about their marriage and stuff, because they also brought up the fact that they haven't told Beth yet that they signed divorce papers. They signed them, but they ain't filed them yet. But that's it, y'all. Let me know down below what y'all thought of this episode. Stay tuned for more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, this is have a great rest of the day and be safe.